Hello, Think Keto family, welcome back. Today we're going to be making low carb cheddar biscuits. These are the best biscuits. My family swears up and down they taste even better than Red Lobster biscuits. If this is your first time with us, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe down below and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any upcoming videos. Let's get cooking, guys. Alright, so before we get started, as a reminder, all my ingredients I'm using today will be listed down below in the description, and then at the very end of the video will be a nutritional card with the breakdown of the macronutrients for my ingredients and how many biscuits I get. Yours might differ slightly, so I always encourage you to do your own calculations if it's not going to be exactly the same as mine here, okay? So to get started, I have 1.5 cups of almond flour. I've already sifted it up with my sifter. Remember, sift your powders and your flours. You'd really hate to bite down on a nice fluffy biscuit and bite into a chunk of almond flour. Not very pleasant. So we're going to mix all of our dry ingredients together first. I got my seasonings here. I got 1/4 teaspoon of pink Himalayan sea salt, 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. Okay, 1 tablespoon of baking soda here. And I have 1/2 teaspoon of xanthan gum. This isn't a requirement for this recipe, but I find that without it, the biscuits tend to fall apart a little much. You can't cut them in half and butter them like you would want to a normal biscuit. So I find this just helps keep the integrity of the biscuit a little bit better. Also, I think you can use guar gum in place of xanthan gum if you have that. We'll give all this a quick stir together. All right, now we're going to add in our wet ingredients. I got 2 eggs lightly beaten, 4 tablespoons of melted butter, and add 1/2 cup of sour cream. Make sure you got the full fat sour cream. All right, go mix all this together and make a batter. All right, we got all that mixed together. I'm going to add in 1/2 cup of shredded cheddar cheese. And one thing I've started doing, because we go through a lot of cheese in our house, is I've actually started to buy it in the blocks and grate it myself. And I recently found out that you can actually freeze cheese. If it's shredded or sliced, you can freeze it, just not the blocks themselves. So if you find it on sale, buy it up, shred it, or slice it. You can stick it in the freezer for up to a couple months. Just make sure you date and write the type of cheese, because once it's in a bag and frozen, all cheese starts looking the same. Let's stir this cheese in. This is such a simple, quick recipe. If you're looking for a last minute addition to any dinner or even breakfast, you can throw this together real quick and just makes the meal shine. All right, our dough is all mixed together. Next, we're going to get it ready for the oven. You can use either a cookie sheet or a muffin tin, either way here. I prefer the muffin tin just because it helps the biscuits get a little bit taller. They don't spread out quite as much, but it's all preference, whatever you want to do. If you are concerned about your batter sticking to your cookie sheet or your muffin pan, make sure you spray these some cooking spray or put down parchment paper. I don't have a problem with my stuff sticking, so I don't with these. We're just going to lay down a dollop of the batter into each one of these muffin wells. And as always, if you are super strict keto and need to know exactly your macros, you can always weigh the dough first, divide it by X number of biscuits that you want to get out of it, and you can weigh each amount of dough as you separate it out to make sure they're all exactly the same. I'm not that strict with it, but if you are, that's a really good way to make sure you know what you're getting in. Alright, so these are all ready to go into the oven. I got 9 biscuits out of this. I try to divide the batter up evenly between them so it'll all be about the same size. I've already preheated my oven to 450 degrees, so we're just going to bake these for 10 to 12 minutes. I'll keep an eye on them after 10-minute mark. See y'all guys in a few minutes. Alright, we're back. So these cooked right at 10 minutes and they just started brown on top and they look absolutely beautiful. I did let them cool down for a few minutes. I didn't want to remove them too soon while they were still piping hot and have them fall apart on me. And this is it. Here we go. Now these do look kind of like little muffins, and if you want the more traditional biscuit shape, then by all means put them on a cookie sheet and bake them that way. They bake exactly the same way. Those have a little different shape to them. I just like the height that it gives them when I cook them in the muffin tin. I want to cut one open for you guys so you can see how nice they are on the inside. I got a little bit of butter here. If you like the little bit of flakiness of the fall apart biscuits, then don't add the xanthan gum. It doesn't affect the taste at all. I just prefer them to have a little bit more structure so I can comb them apart without them breaking up on me. But it's up to you. Really, this is a really versatile recipe. You can, change it up, put different seasonings in it. You can brush the tops with melted butter as soon as they come out. Oh, that is so good to do. There's really a lot you can do to personalize these to your own liking. That is it for today's biscuits. Hopefully you learned something helpful. If you did, give me a thumbs up down below. Feel free to share this with anyone that you know would love a low-carb biscuit recipe. And as always, I'll see y'all next time, guys. Bye.